Hello, I'm Annabelle Daniel, the Chief Executive of Women's Community Shelters. And the first thing I want to say is welcome to 2023. And looking back over the Christmas period, again, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has donated and contributed to Women's Community Shelters and our network of shelters and transitional homes over the Christmas period. Because thanks to you, women and kids have had an amazing holiday season. If you follow any of our shelters on Instagram, you'll see some fantastic heartwarming stories. I was just looking this morning at the amazing Parramatta Shelter child support workers taking the kids there on an amazing excursion to do ice skating, just one of the fantastic holiday activities. And in fact, school holidays are a very, very busy time for our shelters with lots of planned activities for the kids and all of the readiness of getting back to school, and sometimes that's a new one. So thank you to everybody who's contributed. I also want to say thank you to everybody who bought a raffle ticket for the Gwingana special raffle just before Christmas. That raised $60,000 for Women's Community Shelters, which is the equivalent to providing 500 safe nights of accommodation for women and kids, and that is phenomenal. Thank you to everybody who was a part of that. I'm also really heartened to see at the beginning of 2023 some significant announcements in both New South Wales and at the federal level around women's safety. I had the opportunity to participate in a discussion with the Premier, Deputy Premier and Minister Ward for Domestic and Family Violence around the new Right to Ask scheme, which is a domestic violence disclosure scheme and permits people to know their partner's domestic violence history. This is an incredibly important scheme, and I'm very much hoping will become part of the due diligence that happens when people need to check out a partner's background and are concerned about issues that might be there. So an amazing step forward. There are also a number of other initiatives that have been announced in the lead up to the New South Wales election, and it is very heartening to see that women's and children's safety is being taken seriously on all sides of politics as an absolutely critical issue. At Women's Community Shelters, we are absolutely delighted that our partners Link Wentworth are supporting us, and we are supporting Home Suite 2023. This was an initiative that began in 2019 and COVID put a bit of an interruption on it. But what we want to do is raise funds for Women's Community Shelters, Burdekin and Link Wentworth's scholarship program, doing a sleep out at Freshwater. And we welcome participation from the Women's Community Shelters community. You can do it yourself, you can build a team and do it together, set yourself a fundraising target and contribute. It's always an incredible night out, it's fun, and it raises awareness around the issue of homelessness in Sydney. So check it out below. It's Home Suite and it's on the 17th of March this year. Can't wait to be there. And this month, we're absolutely delighted to be welcoming Nisha Eckersley to Women's Community Shelters as our new Chief Operating Officer. Simone Parsons, who's been with the organisation for a long time, is stepping up to the role of Deputy CEO. We welcome Nisha, we can't wait to work with her, and our shelters will certainly benefit from her extraordinary skill and knowledge of the sector. Welcome, Nisha. Have you made some New Year's resolutions in 2023, and might those be around donating regularly to an organisation whose values you espouse, or volunteering for a cause that you truly believe in? If that's the case, we would welcome your contributions at Women's Community Shelters, and there are plenty of ways for you to get involved. So reach out to us and check out the links down below, and thank you for being a part of our community.